Honey is money. If you want to change the world but really think that lack of money is an obstacle, I suggest that you must shift your focus. Honey is money is about redefining the very nature of currency. Honey as money propels us beyond thinking in dollars, euros, and yen. This golden rule is about what happens when you add honey in the form of alternative currencies. Your dreams, passion, ideas, persistence, expertise, community, events, and crowds, to the traditional measurement of value. Honey as money encourages you to play with all these multiple currencies in your endeavors. When you do, you will increase your value exponentially and speed toward your finish line. In Chapter 5, The Greatest Among You, I observed that in the business and public sector worlds, I've often run into people who are fixated on costs and complain that without money, they can't hire the right people to get things done. But in the NGO world, I've found that top talents perform really well even in the most extreme scarcity. Small, fierce, and hungry organizations are the perfect place for their exceptional ideas and edgy thinking. That's one reason why they win the STARS Awards. They are wonderfully creative in the face of amazing constraints. For a stark example, look no further than Island Hospice, a STARS grantee that provides support to children in Zimbabwe, a country ravaged by HIV/AIDS and which in 2008 and 2009 suffered from massive hyperinflation. Despite enormous challenges, Island Hospice has, year after year, given children the skills and medicine they require to care for themselves and family members with the disease, as well as the emotional and other support they so desperately need. As conditions in Zimbabwe worsened and the health system weakened, the number of people depending on Island Hospice's services increased, challenging the organization to the utmost. Anybody trying to run a legitimate business, let alone a charity, during Zimbabwe's hyperinflationary period, quips Val Mosdorp, who has worked with the organization for many years, had to have the ambition levels akin to Kermit the Frog hoping to win the hand of Miss Piggy. 1. Procuring food in a country where money had no meaning was beyond daunting. You go into a supermarket in the morning wondering if they have baked beans, and find to your surprise and delight that they do, Mosdorp explains. So you go to the bank to get the cash to purchase them, only to return in the afternoon and find that the price has gone up and your cash is no longer sufficient. In that situation, you quickly grasp the importance of weekly wages. She offers a story of serving children who are not only ill or bereaved but also short of food. One day she and the staff heard that someone was at the gate with chickens for sale. They grabbed handbags and checks that stood in for real money, and rushed to the gates in hopes of getting some real protein into the bellies of their clients. Imagine our shock when we got to the gate and found that the chickens in question were still alive and clucking, she recalls. We bought them anyway. Of course, we find ways to make life work, to improve the quality of life for our clients, even when we are not assured of our own quality of life. While things have improved in some ways, Zimbabwe's problems are far from over. Island Hospice relies on a combination of innovation and resilience to keep going today, tomorrow, and into the future. Island Hospice breaks every rule and rejects every idea that stands in the way of its mission: to help people in pain. We were at the coalface of human suffering, discovering new ways every day to push back the economic reality that threatens to prevent us from helping the people who need us the most, Mosdorp says. We've found the shortest straight line to any resources. We put away social niceties and forget to remember rank and protocol. We stop thinking about problems and become focused on solutions. Fortunately, with help from STARS Foundation and other donors, the hospice has been able to increase the number of children it serves, and has benefited from networking opportunities with other health organizations and donors. following the rule of honey is money. It's been able to keep growing and doing good work even in the most straitjacketed of circumstances.